So, haven't done one of these in a while. Where do I start? Well, how about where I've been for the past 5 months or so? Yeah, let's start there. So, last that most of you heard from me, I was suffering from a mix of burnout, and with this thing deciding not to work. Yeah, in case you're not aware, I use a version of Sony Vegas that's on Steam. It's not Adobe Premiere, but it served me well ever since Premiere decided that it didn't like my computer's specs, and since I lost an actual source of income. One of the differences, however, seems to be that this thing doesn't like me using the same project file to make different videos. I figured that might be the case, and was prepared to resume working on the video again. If Murphy's Law didn't decide to hit me like a sack of bricks to the face. See, every single file I'd been using to do, well, pretty much anything, was on a 5TB external hard drive, which ended up dropping off the 1.5 foot tall table that I had it on. The next day, the hard drive stopped working, and since I don't have a job, I had to wait until I had a better financial situation, which didn't happen until about March. On top of that is the added stress I've been dealing with my family that I don't want to go into, especially given recent developments as of this recording. So, my friend Philip, who you might know from both being the guy I named one of my Onion Knights in the Final Fantasy III retrospective after, and the guy whose voice was in some of my other videos. Say hello, Phil.
Hey Phil!
Anyway, I visited him down in the DC area in the middle of March and stayed until near the end of April to take a break from my life's stresses, look for a job, and even learn how to swim, because that's something I didn't learn how to do as a kid. Before I left, however, I gave my hard drive over to a company known as Datamedics, #not-sponsored, who's based in Cranston, Rhode Island, the state that I live in. They told me that the drive itself was apparently mangled, and that the damage went pretty deep onto the disks of the hard drive, and so they couldn't recover everything. Thankfully, the stuff they couldn't get back was, for the most part, replaceable. And so, here we are. I'm back up in Rhode Island, my hard drive is back in my possession, and while I still need to get some things back onto it, I'm more relaxed now and I can actually continue working on videos. So, what does this mean for the stuff I'm making? Well, a few things. First, I am indeed working on the Mega Man videos. These videos, however, won't be released until I'm done with all of them. That might take a while with one of them, however, because I have something rather neat planned for it. Also, after all of the videos are uploaded, I'll be hosting a live hangout here on YouTube for people who want to ask me how things are going, what else I've got in the pipes, and some questions they've got about the Mega Man series. I can't guarantee every question will be answered, but show up and ask and maybe I'll answer it. I might even answer multiple questions from the same people if we have time. Next, and I know at least one of you is wondering this, and you know who you are, but I have a DeviantArt that I do make content for. I've been holding off on content for it since a lot of the stuff I had planned was on the hard drive. Now that I have it back, I'll be resuming making content for it. If you're curious about it, I'll be posting a journal on DeviantArt about that shortly after this update airs. Getting back to YouTube stuff, I also have another retrospective I've fallen behind on thanks to both the Mega Man retrospectives and the hard drive breaking. Rest assured, I'll resume working on Final Fantasy IV as I upload the Mega Man videos and will continue on with the rest of the series. I'll also need more voice actors for those videos than what I have for the Mega Man videos, so if you're interested in that, stay tuned for more information to come. Speaking of retrospectives, I do have a few other retrospectives I'm planning on doing, including some non-video game related ones, but I won't be working on them for a bit. But let's just say I have something special planned for one of them. Retrospectives are not the only videos I have plans for either. Philip and I were also planning on doing some videos together just for fun in the vein of Let's Plays. We're not ready to release info on those either, sadly, but I'm certain you'll get a kick out of them. I also plan on doing some bonus content related to both Final Fantasy and Mega Man that I'll be making after I'm done with the Mega Man stuff. Just some small videos that I think you might be interested in. Next, I have a special announcement of a project I was working on in secret before the hard drive broke. While it still isn't ready to be revealed, I will say that it will be released on a second channel I'll make, and the videos in question will be released in September, to coincide with a certain American event that occurs every year around that time. Let's see if anyone can guess what event that is. All in all, everything is coming along rather smoothly, and I want to thank those of you who have stuck around while I was unable to make content, including those of you who are new to the channel. I know that this video was kind of vague about what I'm working on, but I hope you guys will enjoy what I have planned. I'll be shifting into
Maximum overdrive!
to get everything done and make sure all of you are happy. But before we go, I'm going to take a page out of Nintendo's book and reveal one more surprise for you all. I've got one more set of videos I can reveal to you all about that I owe one of my friends, Vamp, as a promise to him. And it's a video some of you have been requesting for almost 3 years now. That's right, I'm caving in. I'm finally making the follow-up that you've been asking for since 2016 and making lists of my opinion on the Death Battle episodes of Season 3. And that's not all. I'll also be making videos for the episodes of Season 4, 5, and when it finishes, Season 6. Plus, I'll also be making lists for other seasons of Death Battle when they finish. With that, I've covered everything that I need to. I hope you're all as excited for these videos as I am, and I'll see you all in the near future. Thank you for joining me on this special channel update, and I don't have any other way to finish it, so I will see you all later. Oh, and before I forget, I've got a Patreon set up. Feel free to donate if you want.